What's going on YouTube? My name is Diesel and today we are back in some Scrap Mechanic. I want to thank everyone for all the love on the series. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more daily gaming content. You almost saw my brain, but you can't because I'm in first person. Watch out. And we're trying out a new project. Not even trying out, we're doing something a little different. You know what I'm saying? We gotta try a little something different. I've always wanted to make a town inside of Scrap Mechanic, but then Komodo Gaming, he started making a town, and I was like, oh, okay, that's dope. I'm gonna think of something else, and then maybe I'll make a city. And then Moonbo started making a city. I'm like, all right, okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. How about a city of the future? And then Con Gaming's like, nah, I got a hover city. I'm like, you rat bastard. So I was like, what to do? And as you can see, I'm surrounded by seashells and turtles and little crabbies, and it looks like little seaweed as well. And is that water? Is this water? It sure is. Well, it's not really, but because there's no real water in Scrap Mechanic. But what we are going to be doing here for a project is we are going to be making a town by the beach. We're going to make a beach town / island town, and it's going to be super wonderful. Now, I've started a little project here, and it's not 100% done yet, but it is a starter project. I wanted to make some seaside bungalows, and this is something I really haven't messed with. I've never made, I have yet to make a boat in Scrap Mechanic, and I have yet to do any kind of hover ships, because here's the deal with the water. It's not really water. It's a DERF mod. It's a DERF and MJM mod. It's a collaboration, and they have created all the different textures in the sand, the seaweed, some seashells, some pineapples, if you will, and they've added a block, a single block, that when it's placed in this area, it's a water block, 15K, no collision. So what this does is that if I wanted to raise or lower the entire level of the sea, I just go however high I want to go. So if you decide you want to have like a low tide, by all means go ahead and put that in there. But if you want to have a rock and island, you can measure how you see fit. Now the best part is that with this is an invisible wheel. Now this is made to use on boats, because if you go in the water, it's not really water, all right, but it gives the illusion that you're underwater. But there's no buoyancy, there's no water physics, there's not, come on man, there's not even air physics in this game. You know what I'm saying? So water physics, not a thing. It's just pure aesthetics. So with this little invisible wheel, you can create a boat, and underneath the hull will go down to about here, or you can actually just have a couple little extenders, just like little blocks that could reach up to your boat, and you can place these invisible wheels on there to give the illusion that you're floating on water. Why am I doing that? I don't know. So let's go ahead. I just want to give you an example. Examples. Bang, orang. If we're just gonna make a little rat and maybe put like Wilson on it. I don't know. I don't even know. So, while I'm doing this, let me chat with you. This is gonna be a community project, okay? If you have any ideas for boat, if you do have any boats, if you have any kind of island things, by all means, go ahead and send those over to dieseldesignsgaming@gmail.com, or you can join the Steam group. I'm going to be taking all things from the Steam group. That's what I'm going to be taking them from. So no email address. Join the Steam group. Throw your ideas in there. I will check them out, and if they are dope, if they will match the rustic aesthetic of our little thing here, I think it'll be cool. This is going to be the ugliest raft, but yet it's a raft. It's a raft. It's fine. It'll be fine. Hold on here. It's like the worst raft ever. But this is just to give an example. Come on, sport. Ba-doop. Now the reason why I decided I wanted to do a town like this, one, well, because most of the ideas were taken, so I had to think of something, you know what I'm saying? I had to brainstorm some ideas. I was like, a beach town, because you know what, summer, the end is nigh. The end is nigh. And also what it gives me is an opportunity to build, but not build so many things that it crushes the world. You know what I mean? Because that's the one big problem right now with scrap mechanic. Now the new engine supposedly is coming, and that is wonderful, and we can't wait. We all cannot wait. So here's the thing. Okay, I'm placing invisible wheels on here. You can't see anything. Alright. Hey. Now, how to get up there? That's the real question. That's the answer I need to know and now. So we'll go ahead. And of course this is one too big. That's fine. Well, give you an idea. Here's we go. Here's we go. Here's we go. Here's we go. Here's we go again. Take you there. Put you there. We're gonna be hobbling on one big giant block of wood. As one does. What is this? Minecraft? Not yet. Let's see. All we need now is some zombies, aka farm bots, and we rolling in deep territory here. Okay, so now we go ahead and we'll put in. Let's just put a little. This is for pure example. A little engine. Boom. Boom. To there, down to there, down to there, and down to there. Are we all going forward? We should be. And let's connect you. And we can't, because that's the wrong dang seat. Man, you think I know how to play this game? You know, eventually I'm going to show you the bungalows. Those are pretty nifty. Those are not done either. It's just going to be a long... I'm running out of time here today. I have to go to the good old jobby job. So, yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But, I think it'll be just fine. Hop along. And we're going to tip over probably. So now it kind of looks like I'm driving a little raft. It gives off the illusion. Now, of course, this is just pure example, and I can't really turn this because I have no steering. But it works just like a car, but the invisible wheels are there so that if you do build like a big ship or a big galleon, you can put those things on wheels so that it looks like it's actually floating on the water. Great example, Diesel. I know, right? Listen. Teaching's my passion. Let's go ahead. Underneath here, the brand new pillars, which I forgot to do in the update video, which are fantastic little blocks. Little blocks are pretty big, but they are the pillars that hold up the dock, and I can't go underneath the dock. That would be impossible. Impossible. So, got this idea from a couple of the bungalows in like Bora Bora, any kind of like in the Philippines, that kind of deal. Like I said, not done. Still need to do some detail work, but click the button. We enter into the bungalow, all open air. We go ahead and we hang out with our loved ones. You know what I'm saying? With our lover. Hang out. We got a little bed right here. New pillows, looking nice, looking fancy. You gotta keep it high and tight. We have our, of course, our toiletins, and we have our little bathtub. A little fancy bathtub. Sink. And of course, vacation's not a vacation if you don't have a pool. Period. Now, once again, I still have some painting to do. I also have some just little tiny detail work, like I said, running out of time today, and I apologize for that. But all of these are the same, and once they are fully done, I can detach them and we can put them up on the Steam Workshop. Everything will be on the Steam Workshop as well. These little triangle blocks here too, they also have little panels, hiding panels. And I love these new blocks that Scrap Mechanic is actually. These are the Scrap Mechanic, this is not the MJM mod. And let me stress test, not even stress test, I'm going to just see something here. I want to see if these poles for MJM mod are thinner or if they are the same. They look the same. They look the same. Confirmed. Probably maybe a little bit smaller. I'm not sure. I'm not going to measure it. I don't have a measuring tape. But this is going to be the start of something I think is going to be pretty cool. We have to add some palm trees. We have to add some foliage. We have to add all kinds of different buildings. We'll have bridges. to go over to the adjoining island over there. And like I was saying before, I didn't want to have something that was so big and so sprawling that it doesn't, you know, it won't allow you to like hop on it or share it, you know what I'm saying? And I want it to be a community project. So, Steam group down below, if you go ahead and join that and you have a boat or you have a small little building like a jerk chicken shack or a little bar, little bear over here. Let me show you a little how the island looks from the area. So if you have a build that you think would fit the motif, by all means send it over by joining the Steam group down below. We'll have some fun. But we have 2 islands here, along with little tiny mini islands. So we could still build a bunch of stuff, but it's not going to be something where we can build this giant, huge thing. I wanted to, you know, kind of have a little island town, little island beach villa town with some docks, maybe a captain, like a pirate ship that's sunk off the coast here. I think that would be super fun, super fantastic. A lighthouse is definitely something we're going to have to need in our lives here on our island build. So folks, if you are excited about the new builds, about the new project, by all means, hit that like button. Subscribe for more daily gaming content. Scrap Mechanic is more than likely going to be... Whoa. I love the new textures, too. Stop. Break. Go, no. The cliff. The plane. Let's go ahead and we'll land this back over here. Yeah, so Scrap Mechanic has been one of those things where I've been so busy with the film, in the short film, which took me way longer than I really expected because I didn't know what I was doing. So it was one of those things where I took a lot of time and just did a lot of fan creations. But with this, I want to try and build my own stuff here, and even vehicles too that are tiny. You know, not these giant, huge projects, but something that it fits the aesthetic. It's to scale to my stature, because I'm a tiny little. We're all tiny little guys here in Scrap Mechanic. So that way, when we drive it up, you know, we have enough power, but it's not this giant, massive thing that doesn't look like it would be in the world of Scrap Mechanic. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going for. I would like to have a nice, good community build where we can showcase your creations, subscribers' creations. You know what I'm saying? The lovers of the channel, and build a town that we can call our own. So if you enjoyed this and you have this awesome, if you're feeling good, I'm really psyched about it. I can't even talk it out. So like I said, link those creations in the Steam group down below. Also, dieseldesignsgaming@gmail.com. I will check submissions through there, just like I always do for fan creations and for regular fan creations. If you don't want to build anything, if you have something that's like this crazy sci-fi project, by all means, dieseldesignsgaming@gmail.com. Send me the link to the file, and I will check it out. So, folks, everyone, I'm really stoked about this. I have a good feeling. I have good feelings. I have good vibes. I'm doing it for the feels. So folks, everyone have a great day, afternoon, evening, good night, peace out, like shout y'all, and I will check you out right here again in our beach town, which we don't have a name for it either. We didn't have a name. What should the name be? So many different things. So many different things we need to do. Excuse me. I'm gonna catch some sun. Catch some rays. Peace out, like shout y'all, and I will check you out right here again in Scrap Mechanic next time. Ah, yes. Where's my margaritas? Excuse me, I asked for margaritas, and I explicitly said no thought on the margaritas, and never thought, and I will burn this to the ground.